All right, let's get to the breaking news that's coming in at this moment. The air war over Iran has taken a perilous turn as an American fighter jet has been confirmed down in hostile territory. That's Iran. Tehran is claiming a historic shooting down of the stealth fighter jet. In fact, a U.S. official has confirmed that the American fighter jet was shot down today, which is, of course, a big loss for America since the war began. Search and rescue teams are currently in a race against time to locate the crew before Iranian forces do. The Pentagon right now is scrambling for a high-stakes rescue mission, with pilots missing and Iran announcing a bounty on them. The escalation is now deeper. Now, America's CBS News says that one of the crew members has been rescued by American forces. Meanwhile, the information war has been continuing as well. Iranian state affiliate Khabar TV is repeatedly broadcasting claims that an F-35 Lightning II was blasted out of the sky. But visual evidence is giving out a different picture. Viral images of the wreckage circulating online strongly suggest that the downed aircraft is an F-15E Strike Eagle. But regardless of the model, the reality is stark. A U.S. pilot has reportedly ejected over enemy soil. Reports from the ground indicate that locals in southwest Iran are actively scouring the crash site. In fact, Israeli Army's radio has also quoted sources confirming the downing and the ongoing search efforts. Let's also tell you what these two aircraft are. First, the F-15 Eagle, remember, is a twin-engine, all-weather tactical fighter designed to gain and maintain air superiority. It is legendary for its undefeated air-to-air combat record, and it has a range of about 5,000 kilometers, and each unit costs 90 to 94 million US dollars. What about the F-35? The F-35 Lightning II is a family of single-seat, single-engine, fifth-generation supersonic stealth multi-role fighters that are designed for air superiority and strike missions. They're widely considered as one of the most advanced and connected fighter jets in the world. Each jet costs about $100 million. So that is the latest as far as the war is concerned. Let me quickly go across to Yusuf Jalali. He's a journalist working in Tehran. He's joining us live at the moment and getting us the latest on what has been happening there. Yusuf, there are multiple reports that are coming in from both the Iranian as well as the American side as far as the fighter jet being downed are concerned. What are you hearing at the moment? What aircraft was it, and what about the pilots?
Well, there are conflicting reports about the type of the aircraft that was downed by Iranian air defenses. Of course, so we keep seeing the Iranian main news outlet called Shabakeh Khabar broadcasting the report claiming that it is an F-35 fighter jet. But on the scene, we see footages circulating on social media and in some of the official news outlets on Telegram, on X, they are showing wreckage of an F-15 fighter jet. So it's either two separate incidents taking place at the same time, or there's a debate over the type of this downed American jet. But this does not change the reality that Iran has downed an American fighter jet. And but of course, let me tell you something. The Iranian statements, you could see statements coming from different Iranian officials or Iranian even journalists saying that, or advising people to go and find the pilots. So they're actually saying two pilots. They're not saying find the pilots, but the pilots. So using plural for pilots. So and this means that it is most likely an F-15, because an F-15 is a two-seater and the F-35 is a one-seater. So when they're saying pilots, they may refer to an F-15, the pilots and the crew for the F-15 fighter jet. But all in all, the search and rescue operation is continuing by both sides. The Iranians are searching, trying to capture the pilots, but the Americans are trying to rescue the pilots. And there are reports coming from the United States that reported by CBS, citing some American officials, suggesting that one of the pilots has been rescued by American forces, but the Iranian side has not confirmed this.
That's right, Yusuf. I was just coming to that. The fact that America's Fox News channel is now reporting that President Trump has been briefed about what they're calling an F-15 being downed by Iranian forces. So we'll have to see, whether we get that official confirmation or not. But as far as the pilots are concerned, any information you said, yes, that 2 pilots are being talked about. CBS, of course, is reporting that one of them has been rescued. But what are you hearing there in Tehran? Any confirmation on the number of pilots or whether they have been rescued, or any word on the pilots there?
There are unconfirmed reports now circulating everywhere that Iran has been able to capture those pilots and just capture them, and they're now in custody. But this is not confirmed officially because we have to rely on Shabak Khabar, which is the official news outlet in Iran. It's a Persian news outlet. It often updates and provides updates about the recent developments. We have to wait and follow the news through Shabak Khabar to try to really grasp what has happened. But of course, no, nothing confirmed yet about the whereabouts of those missing pilots, about their health condition from the Iranian side. But search operations are continuing. Even locals are now instructed to go and try to capture them. And there's the bounty, as you also mentioned, set for everyone who is able to capture them and hand them over to the relevant authorities. But of course, this is hailed in Iran as a big victory right now. And if you review the news coming from, for example, Speaker of Iran's parliament has gone to X and has posted that the American war objectives have transformed from a regime change in Iran to now searching desperately for their missing pilots. So this is very much hailed as a victory for the Islamic Republic now.
So as it stands right now, Yusuf, there is nothing confirmed either from the Iranian side or the American side, at least officially. Stay with me, Yusuf. Let me also tell our viewers what has been happening as far as the battleground is concerned.